It's a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that. And I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
The finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's an imaginative pass. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Played out to the left flank. Gerrard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gets into some space. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's played it in low. That's good defending, very good defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Lovely feet. And this is Gerrard. And it's McTominay. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter. Chelsea break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. James does really well to win the ball there. James. Great vision.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Here comes the cross. Terrific header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Australia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, that's neat. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. James. And it's McTominay to Bruno Fernandes. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Suter. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Great chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha, now looking to orchestrate a counter, neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
40 minutes is number 9.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's Messi. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Messi, he's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi. Backward it goes, Bruno Fernandes! And that has been cleared. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Chelsea lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing great feet there. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the back. He rises! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now there's a fine ball, shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a cute ball. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Big header! And he hits the net! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 58 minutes is number 27, Morgan Rogers.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The attendance for this match.
Now it's Messi. He's won, and Messi! It's bounced back off the post. That looks a good ball through. And he's gone looking for safety. Chelsea have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Messi. He's in a great... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 66 minutes is
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Oh, he's tried one! And that's wide.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 17. Substitution.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And he welcomes it in. Hoisted it. There's the header! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 20.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Quality ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution for Australia. Number 23. Coming on the field is number 7.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. McTominay.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's been shifted off it. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The final 5 minutes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Lofted in. Up he goes! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Australia, after 90 minutes, is
Australia
Number
making
6.
another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
6 added minutes.
Still
has
trying to
been
make a
indicated.
game of this. Ekitike. Rodrigo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. McTominay. Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Suter. And that's that. Chelsea really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have